Hey guys, Dayln here, and welcome to this video. So this is the 14th day of my divination progress videos. Haven't really gotten exactly too far. I wasn't really on a lot today. This is actually one of the first times I've gotten on for like a long period of time today outside doing the super challenge earlier today. So I'm 345k from 92. I'm still hoping to get that tomorrow. Which I think is viable. Honestly, I could get 170k today and 107k tomorrow, and that will level me up. So I'll probably end up doing that because 170k isn't too much. It's like 2.5 hours of training, I guess. Because I get approximately 70k XP an hour here. I don't really exactly keep track, so it's kind of a guesstimate. But if I had to estimate, it would be about 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna train for probably another 2.5 hours tonight, which it'll be about 11:45 by the time I'm done. So that gives me time to go do other things, because I usually stay up until at least like 1:30. So, and go do like some of my dailies that I haven't done yet. But yeah, so I'm hoping to get 92 by tomorrow, and that's kind of just, you know, another milestone. I'm basically 2.6 mil from 95, my bad, 95, and I don't know. I'm looking forward to 95 because then I'll actually be able to move, because I've heard the Poison Waste area is actually a good spot to train, unlike the desert area where it's kind of a toss-up, honestly, the desert area, because you do get better experience than at this spot, but the wisps are so spread out that sometimes the extra experience you get is lost on running around looking for wisps, so it's kind of a little toss-up, you know. And then plus I turn in Chronicle Fragments, which boosts my experience an hour, because I can turn in usually in between 1 and 2 Chronicle Fragment sets an hour, and so that's an extra like 4k or 4.5k XP. And when Divination is as slow as it is, that 4.5k XP actually does make a difference in terms of XP per hour. So and since you really can't turn in Chronicle Fragments at at that spot, it's kind of like, what do you do? You lose a bunch of experience, and by catching Chronicle Fragments here, it puts me up at about the same experience that I would get at the desert area. And I actually like this spot better than the desert area, so there's kind of like no point for me to move. But yeah, so I'm gonna get 92, and then I'm hoping maybe 95 by next week, maybe something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I don't really have a specific idea of how long it's gonna take. Especially depending on how many breaks I take and like what kind of update is next week. I think the quest is gonna be next week. Don't quote me on that because I obviously don't know, but I get the feeling that I think the quest is gonna be next week, and so obviously I want to do that on release. I'm actually looking really forward to doing that quest. It's kind of weird because I never used to be a quest person. I used to hate quests, but after I got a Questscape, I always look forward to the quest, I guess because it's new content and just something new to do. So I'm actually looking forward to the dwarf quest. I mean, the dwarf quest line, I didn't really pay a lot of attention to it, and I don't really like care much for dwarf lore, although some of it's cool. It's not really my forte, I guess. I prefer god lore, honestly. Although there are specific races where their lore is actually fairly interesting, but I prefer mostly, like I said, a god lore. That's really where I get most of the interest from. But so yeah, I'm looking forward to that quest. Not just because of rewards, although I think the rewards are supposed to be fairly decent because it is a grandmaster. But you know, we'll see. So I'm probably not gonna film myself doing the entire quest because as a grandmaster, it most likely is gonna take a long time. But I may like film bits of it, I guess, and then just compile it and just talk about it, I guess, in terms of review videos, because I'm going to try and do weekly review videos for updates, just because I know a lot of people don't actually read the homepage, and so a lot of people don't really like know what the freaking updates are, which is kind of weird to me. It doesn't make sense that we wouldn't want to know what the update is, even if it is a crappy update, but whatever. Anyways, let's see. I don't really know what else I want to talk about. I'm kind of like, it's like the same thing like I've said in commentary videos. It's like when you upload like 15-minute long videos like almost every single day, and in some cases you upload more than one, which usually if I do that though, it's the second video has actual like there's actually like planned out what I'm gonna talk about, like the dungeoneering thing or whatever. But still, like, one like a 15-minute long video every single day, it's like you run out of things to talk about. Honestly, it's kind of like I make things up on the spot, and so that's one of the reasons why my commentary videos are just so rambly and so all over the place, is because it's kind of like I kind of just have to like think of something on the spot, and hopefully it'll be decent. Well, something decent to talk about. So I don't know. I kind of hate waiting for enriched spawns, but whatever. There we go. Anyways, let's see. It's actually really funny. I was watching a stream earlier today on Twitch. Because Emily is pro streams like every day, so I typically at least like watch for at least 5 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes when I don't have anything else to do. Sometimes I watch longer, but she's like the streamer that I watch on a regular basis. Anyways, I was watching it on my phone because I have the Twitch app on my iPhone. So I was watching it on my phone. It was really freaking funny. Some of the kids in the chat. It's like, it just reminds me of one of the reasons why I don't stream, especially on Twitch, and especially just because as in a gaming capacity, I guess. Because I noticed this worse with when you're a gamer, like a YouTube gamer or like a Twitch gamer. I'm pretty sure it's different for people who just like make fan videos. Like I make fan videos and I never get this, like I don't really get the same amount of hate that I do when I do it in a gaming capacity. But like I'm pretty sure it was also because she's a girl, but like this guy is like you like stream and beg for donation like in game. She's an old school streamer. It's like he's like you beg for donations in game, and it's like, dude, she doesn't even freaking accept donations in game. That makes absolutely no sense, and it's really like, do you think your insults through? No, not really. And it's like, I really think that the Twitch community as a whole, I mean, there are some cool people there, but as a whole are just like jerks and like 12-year-old boys who like have almost like obviously never seen a girl who plays video games. And I'm like, or just wants to bang the girl who, because they're horny, but I don't know. I mean, I find that really kind of awkward and weird. Because I mean, I've had my share of obvious like fanboys. I mean, I still get them. I don't get as many as I used to. I got a lot more a few years ago, and it's probably because I was closer to their age. Although now that I'm 18, it's kind of like, oh, you're legal now. But you know, I mean, a lot of most of the times when people do that to me, I kind of just laugh it off because I think it's funny. I don't really take it very personally because it's kind of like, this is a video game, dude. If you knew me in real life, you would never say something like that to my face. And it's not because I would do anything to them, because I wouldn't. It's just like they wouldn't be so confident if they weren't behind the screen of a computer. Which I think is really kind of sad. Like, I would never say something online that I wouldn't be willing to say to someone's face. Like anything that I say online, like in game or like on Facebook or anything, like, or like on Tumblr, I would say it to someone's face. I wouldn't like, it wouldn't be just like, oh, I'm only saying this because I'm behind a computer. Anything that I say online is, if I had to, I would say it to someone's face. So like, I don't like, that's one of the reasons, like, I don't troll. I don't like trolling. I mean, more power to you if you want to, but I am not personally a troll. I could be sarcastic and I can like poke fun at people, but I never like intentionally troll people because I don't personally like doing that in real life, so I wouldn't do it online. But yeah, just as like, this just reminds me why I don't stream, because I just don't like the Twitch community as a whole, because of just they're really, really immature. Not that a lot of people who play RuneScape are immature, because they are, but I don't know, it's like, it's not that I really would be offended by anything that people say, because I don't really get offended. I don't really care what people think of me, especially people over the internet who I have no idea who they are. The only people I really actually like care about are people I'm friends with in real life. I don't really care what anyone else thinks of me, even if I'm friends with them online, even if they don't really like, I don't know. But anyways, like, those are the only people's opinions I care about. So anyone who insults me online, I mean, I don't honestly really care. That's one of the reasons why I'm a really open person. Because like people ask me personal questions all the time, and I answer them because I don't really care. It's like they ask me like stupid questions, and I'm like, I don't know why you're freaking asking me this, and I don't want to know why it matters, but I'll answer you anyway because I don't really care if you know the answer. But yeah, so it's kind of like, this is kind of like a little tip if if any of you are ever considering becoming a YouTuber at one point, especially if you're doing it in a gaming capacity, be it like League of Legends or RuneScape or any pretty much almost any game, honestly. You kind of have to have a really thick skin for insults because you will get insulted. I will guarantee that. You will, someone will eventually find your channel and just probably insult you to troll you, or because they have nothing better to do with their life. So you kind of just have to have a thick skin and just brush it off and realize that their opinions don't matter because they're retarded. And they obviously have nothing better to do with their life than like sit behind a computer and, I don't know. If you're a girl, pervert all over you, and if you're a guy, just insult your manliness or something. I don't know. I've had my fair share of flamers and haters, and I don't really care. For the most part, I laugh at them. To their like online, like I'm like, is that really the best you can come up with? And because most of their insults are really horrible, and just like, why the hell would you even waste time trying to typing that? And then sometimes I've only ever blocked like 2 people ever off of my YouTube channel, and that's just because they were disrupting like my comments and everything. Like there was one hater that I had who literally went through every single one of my videos, and these are like videos that I posted like months before. He went and disliked them, and he was like flagged for whatever, good luck with report or something, and I was like, dude, what the frick is YouTube gonna do? It's like, it's one flag from a guy who obviously hates me. You're not gonna do anything. Besides, my content isn't bad. It's like there's no reason to flag it. It's not like I do inappropriate things. The only thing that would ever actually even be considered inappropriate was my language, and most people have way worse language on YouTube than I do. So it's like, no, there's no reason to flag me, and it won't do anything. But I just thought it was funny, so I ended up blocking him just because he was just getting really annoying and on my nerves. It's not because I was like offended by anything he said. And then actually later, it was really funny. He PM'd me. He's like, who the fuck do you think you are by blocking me? It's like, that's not gonna do anything. I'll just make new accounts and hate on you more. I was like, that's really kind of depressing, and you obviously have no life if you're gonna do that. So it was just, I just had to like freaking laugh. And he PM'd me, and then after that PM, I just was like facepalm, and I never heard from the kid again. So I'm assuming he probably gave up or something. But yeah, that was like that was one of the haters I got. I've gotten a couple like that, but nothing like that bad. But that was actually just really funny. I had to keep myself from like cracking up in hysterics because of them. I was like, oh my gosh, you obviously have like absolutely nothing to do with your life, do you? If you're gonna like go do that, it's like, no, that's really depressing. But you know, people are stupid. So that's something I definitely would say. If you're gonna ever become a YouTuber, make sure like you do have a thick skin. You aren't going to get offended by things people say, because people will eventually say bad things to you, especially even if you keep at it. And it's like, if someone tells you that they don't like your videos or whatever, but you still have people who do like them, just keep continuing and don't quit doing video making just because one person doesn't like you, because you're always going to get the people that don't like you, but you really shouldn't like care about them. Just care about the people who actually do like your content, and you'll be fine. And eventually, it's possible you could become the next big YouTuber, because a lot of big YouTubers are dropping like flies. Honestly, a lot of the more famous RuneScape YouTubers really don't do much in the way of videos anymore. Obviously, like RuneShark was one of the biggest in the community, quit. I think Kyrian quit as well, although I've seen him online, but I don't really know if he does content because I'm not subscribed to him. So I don't really know if he does much in terms of RuneScape beyond like getting online to maintain his comp cape or not. So I don't know about that. I know Born to PVM, I saw him actually online during the Fish Flingers thing, but I think he may only be logging on for Super September. I'm not sure. But I'm fairly positive he doesn't make videos anymore. I think Amar quit for the most part. I'm trying to think. Alkin still does. He's still fairly active. Chris Archie, I think, is still fairly active. However, Alkin is the RuneScape 3 and Chris Archie, I think is old school. A friend is mostly old school, though he does do some RuneScape 3 stuff. I'm trying to think of other YouTubers. I mean, there really aren't that many. I think Bodhi I think he's mainly streaming now. He doesn't really do much in the way of videos anymore. I think he's mainly streaming. I think SparkMac is mainly streaming as well. Although I don't know if he ever did very much in the way of videos. So, but yeah, I mean, a lot. Oh, Smokey too, though he's still fairly active. I think in terms of video making, Smokey. But in terms of like big YouTubers, a lot of them have quit, and so there is a opening for anyone who does want to become like a large YouTube channel. All you really need to do is just do a lot of promoting if you want that to happen. I mean, obviously I don't really care, so I don't do promoting at all. I mean, like, I have my channel partnered, and so ads do play on my channel. If you don't have ad blocker, like, I have ad blocker, and so I never get ads on YouTube or anything. But I think ads play on my channel. I really don't know. Obviously, since I don't pay attention, but I have ads enabled. Like, they can put ads on my videos. So there's that. And I really don't do that for any specific reason. I don't make money off of YouTube. Like, I'm not one of the people who have like a bank account or something, or a PayPal account set up with YouTube. I don't do that. I don't get any monetary profit off of YouTube. If anyone was wondering. I mean, I don't even think I would have enough. I don't even think I obviously have enough even like views or subscribers for that to even be a valid idea. But whatever. I mean, more power to them if people make money off of YouTube. It's just like I wouldn't really do that. The only reason that I would ever like accept in real life donations would be just to buy like stuff to make video making better. So like a better microphone or like a webcam if I ever decide to face cam. Especially if I ever do live streaming, I would need to buy a better cam because my webcam sucks. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I talked about mostly haters in this video, so, I think I'm gonna leave it off there. Like I said, I don't really have a lot to talk about, so you guys got personal stories of people who don't like me. But, they're really funny, honestly. I mean, some people, I guess, I don't even know, some people think that they can offend me and they really can't, but, whatever. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you later. Thanks.